Hi, everyone. Have you ever considered that your five senses could be superpowers if harnessed with awareness and the proper intention? Now, in Ayurveda, we place a lot of emphasis on the five senses. We understand that the way that we navigate the world and the way we perceive the world is very much dependent on the sensory input we are downloading through the physical, mental, and emotional bodies. So today, let's talk about the sense of smell. Now, whether you are smelling a beautiful flower or whether you have a scented candle that wafts through the air and has dosha aligned characteristics. For vata, we want to nourish, so those scents are going to be very pacifying and warming. For pitta, we want to cool, so you're going to have very cooling and calming scents. And then for kapha, we want to energize. So the kind of smells and scents that we're going to take in there are going to be very energizing. I remember when my kids were very little, they used to come into my room in the middle of the night. They used to have nightmares. And after I'd pacified them and I was getting ready to take them back to bed, they would say, "Mommy, can we take your pillow with us? And can we sleep with your pillow?" Now, what that had done for them is the sensory input, the olfactory sensory input, had stimulated the emotion of safety, of calm, of protection. And so they would go back into their little beds and snuggle up with the pillow. And babies, before they develop their sense of sight, they have very heightened sense of smell. And you'll notice that when moms are particularly breastfeeding babies, the mom has to literally just walk in the room and the baby's already aware of her presence. Why? Because they can get that sense of smell. So what happens when we intentionally work with smell is that we can harmonize and balance our mood. How does it work? When you are taking, for example, say you're taking a medication to calm you down, you drink the medication and then it still takes about 20 to 30 minutes for it to work through the gastrointestinal tract and for you to get the stimulated and activated response you're looking for. However, if you work with really good aromatherapy oils, or you're very clear about the sensory output you're looking for, what happens when you use the appropriate substances is that they bypass the gastrointestinal tract. So it goes straight into the limbic system, responsible for emotional stimulus and emotional response and regulating emotions. And once that happens, you are then able to pull on and draw on the mood that you're looking for. So in my practice, depending on who my patient is that's coming to see me, I always have the appropriate vata, pitta, or kapha aromatherapy essences present, because it is another adjunct that allows us to move into a space where we're redirecting our senses and getting what we need out of the physical body, which oftentimes is really to just find that state of balance. Jai Gurudev.